Hi everyone, welcome back to Option Striker. This is the part 2 video of our stock market for beginners. We have got good response for part 1 video. Many people shared their response that they benefited by gaining knowledge. So this helped us to create part 2 video with lots of excitement. I once again welcome you all for coming back to our channel. If any of you new to our channel, please watch part 1 video. The video's link is in the description. And please do subscribe and hit the like button. Alright, let's dive into the video. Okay, now what is index? In finance, a stock index is an index which measures the whole stock market. It may be confusing for you at beginning, but this is very easy to understand. Everyone would have heard that our parents, colleagues or in news saying Nifty fell 200 points, Sensex gained 1000 points, like that. And yes, they were talking about index. In India, there are two major stock exchanges. One is NSE and the other one is BSE. NSE stands for National Stock Exchange and BSE stands for Bombay Stock Exchange. NSE is the biggest stock exchange in India, while BSE is Asia's oldest stock exchange. But the volume traded in NSE are way more than traded in BSE. Here we will be discussing only about NSE and NSE index. Stock market index helps us to calculate our economy's growth too. There are many indexes in NSE. The major indices in NSE are Bank Nifty and Nifty 50. In Nifty 50, we have India's top 50 companies. But in Bank Nifty, we'll be having only banking stocks. And the last recent index which was introduced by NSE is Fin Nifty or Nifty Financial Service Index. This includes financial institutions, banks, insurance companies, housing finance and other companies that offer financial service. In NSE, Nifty 50, Nifty 100, Nifty 200, Nifty mid cap or small cap. All these things are mentioned as board market index. But the another important thing here is sectorial index. In NSE, each index represents each sectors. For example, Bank Nifty, Nifty Auto, Nifty FinServ, Nifty FMCG, Nifty IT, Nifty Pharma, Metal, all these things. These sectorial indices helps us to do good analysis because, for example, we will take Nifty Auto. If we want to track auto sector's performance, we can use this index because in Nifty Auto we have India's major auto stocks. It helps us to analyze and find information about whether the sector is going to boom or is going to fall, like that. We can actually find how the performance is going to be. This applies to all sectors. The another interesting thing here is we can trade only Nifty 50, Bank Nifty and Nifty FinServ. These three major indices alone are tradable. We can trade indices with options and futures. As I said before, Nifty 50 has India's major 50 companies. The main term we use here in index is weightage. Weightage tells that how much a company is valued in the index. If we look at Nifty 50's weightage, the top companies are Infosys, HDFC Bank, Reliance Industries, ICICI Bank and HDFC. In the right column it tells that how much percent the company is valued. For Infosys, it is 9.1%. It has most number of weightage in Nifty 50. If Infosys gained 5 or 10% in its market price, it will help Nifty 50 also to rise because it has the highest weightage, right? If top companies in Nifty 50 perform well, then it will raise Nifty 52, which is also good for our economic growth. Just take a look at these all Nifty 50 stocks.
Now we will go to Bank Nifty. In Bank Nifty, the heavy weighted stocks are HDFC Bank, ICICI, State Bank of India, Axis and Kotak. As these 5 has most number of weightage, they will lead and dominate Bank Nifty's movement. This is the weightage for Nifty Financial Service. Here too, HDFC Bank, ICICI, HDFC, Kotak, SBI and Axis. They play a huge role here. As HDFC and HDFC Bank are in major index, all trader and investor will be monitoring these stocks movements. Apart from all index, only these things can be traded. Nifty futures, Nifty options, Bank Nifty futures, Bank Nifty options, FinNifty's futures and their options. The other unlisted indexes will just help us to monitor and analyze the sector's performance. When we trade index futures and options, we must know what is the lot size of each segment. For Nifty futures and options, the lot size is 50. We can easily remember that because Nifty 50 and lot size 50 like that. For Bank Nifty futures and options, the lot size is 25. And finally, for Nifty FinServ, the futures and options lot size is 40. The reason why lot size differs is because of the value. Nifty 50 is trading around like 16,000, but the Bank Nifty is trading around 34,000. This is the reason. Now we will talk about expiry. In our last video, we mentioned that each futures and option contract has an expiry. Nifty options and Bank Nifty options has weekly and monthly expiry. For weekly, every Thursday is the expiry date, and for monthly, every last Thursday is the expiry date. And for Nifty and Bank Nifty futures, we have only monthly expiry. Month last Thursday is the expiry date. Nifty FinServ's options and futures alone differs. FinServ's options also has weekly and monthly expiry, but the expiry day is Tuesday for weekly and for monthly expiry too. For futures, we have only monthly expiry. The last Tuesday of the month is the expiry date. Before we start to trade, we must fill a criteria, which is capital requirement. For buying one lot of Nifty futures, we must need 1,10,000. This is the approx value. And for buying one lot of Nifty options require 10 to 15,000. For Bank Nifty futures, the capital required here is around 1,40,000 to 1,50,000. And for buying Bank Nifty options, we require around 10,000 to 12,000. And finally, Nifty FinServ. To buy one lot of FinNifty futures, the capital required here is around 1 lakh to 1,10,000. For buying one lot of FinNifty options, we require capital around 10 to 13,000. We discussed almost everything in index. Now we are going to look
just
at
like we had NSE and BSE as stock
this is the
exchange for
final
stocks.
segment in our topic.
MCX is for commodities.
What is commodity?
A commodity is an economic good. It is usually called as resources. Commodities are most often used as input in the production of other goods. Commodities and stocks differ a little bit. It has longer trading hours. In MCX market, Indian commodities trading time starts from 9 am to 11:30 pm. This is very long while comparing to equity market, which trades like 9:15 to 3:30. Commodities are the first thing to factor world news. Next, types of commodity. In types of commodity, we have many subheadings like precious metals, base metals, energy and agro. The commodities which have high volume are gold, silver and crude. In gold, we have 4 types: gold, gold mini, gold guinea, gold petal. If you look at next column, it mentions that gold is 1 kg, gold mini is 100 grams, gold guinea 8 grams and gold petal is 1 gram, right? This is nothing but lot size for commodities. In before topic, we saw that Nifty's trading lot is 50 and for Bank Nifty 25, right? But here in commodity, we have few types. For example, if we want to buy gold mini, then the price of the gold into 100. Or if you want to buy gold petal, then the price of the gold into 1, which is 1 gram. It applies for everything. Next we will look at silver. In silver we have silver, silver mini and silver micro, which is 30 kg, 5 kg and 1 kg. It's simple, don't get confused. If we have huge money, if we are ready to put huge money in single contract, we can buy gold. Or if we have very less money, we can buy gold petal. That's it, simple. Just take a look at this image and know what all commodities we have in MCX. Now we will move to types of segments. For commodities, we have same futures and options. In Bank Nifty and Nifty, we'll be having 3 contracts. Current month's and the next month contract and the second next month. But here in commodity, we'll be having 4 contracts. In MCX, all commodity has 1 month interval, but gold and silver alone has 2 month interval. Just take a look. For aluminum, copper, crude, we are having June month's contract, July contract, August, September. But for gold, we'll be having August, October, December, February. If we want to buy aluminum, then the capital requirement is around 1,30,000 to 1,60,000. The current month's contract price will be lesser than the 4th month's contract. Because this contract is about to expire, but the next month contract has even more days to expire, right? Simple logic. We will just look at major commodities capital requirement. For gold, we require capital around 4,70,000 to 4,80,000. For gold mini, we need around 47 to 48,000. And for silver, we need around 2,18,000 for 30 kg contract. And for silver mini, we need around 35,000. This is the end of today's topic. Hope you all enjoyed our video. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. We are here to clear your doubts and to educate you. If you want us to explain about any specific topic, please let us know in comment section.